Hey, Viking fans, today we got real football. The Rams against the Buffalo Bills. Let's go. Former Viking, Stephon Diggs, he's on my fantasy team. All right, let's see how he does tonight against the Rams. But 3 days away, we got Viking football. And I want to talk about what I think is a big priority in the game and what I'm calling the big sexy. And that's next in 3, 2, 1. Hey there, Skull Brothers and Sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Now, this is normally where I plug the shows I'm on. Okay, I'm over on the Purple Pocket Podcast. I'm also on the Purple Code. Go like and follow those shows. We go live. It's awesome. On Tuesday nights on the Purple Code, the Purple Pocket Podcast 3 times a week. MC Rap's the host over there. I normally talk about them, and I know I just did, but I have to plug them anyways. But I want to talk about this show real quick. I have a contest. If you subscribe, like, and leave a comment, you are entered in the contest. You got to be subscribed. You got to leave a comment. You leave a comment on any one of my shows as many times as you want. That is an entry. A comment is an entry. I broke 600 thanks to you guys. Now, if I get to 700, boom, I'm giving away $70 on to get to a website of your choice, $70 gift certificate or gift card days. Just website of your choice on game day on Sunday. So if I get to 700 by kickoff, man, boom, $70. Otherwise, it's 60. So let me get us there. We can do it. I appreciate it. Now let me talk about what I meant this video to be. We're talking about the big sexy. Yeah, hashtag Purple Hulk. Not the big sexy, but what I am calling our defensive line. Have we ever had a defensive line this big before? It possibly not. And I'm going to talk about them, and I think they're the key to the defense. The key to the Vikings winning. Why? Because I think the Packers right now don't know what they have at receiver. There's talk about Lazard not playing. They don't know what they have at receiver, and they're going to try to establish the run and take the and run the clock. They're going to try to control the clock, and they're going to do it with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. That combination, they're going to run the ball until they figure out what they got at receiver. No doubt in my mind, they run the ball anyways. That's their MO. But that is more important than ever for the Green Bay Packers. They got a decent offensive line. They had some injuries. They weren't as stout as they were in the previous years, last year. But hey, don't expect it to continue. Expect them to be good again. Now, that just makes it more important what our up front is. Now, there was a situation in the offseason where we asked Pierce to take less money. He didn't do it. He moved on. It ended up being the right move because the next guy I'm going to talk about, Phillips, is plugging that nose tackle position. He's a run stuffer. He's smart. He plays within the defense. He maintains his gaps. He fights it. He clogs the double team. He can push the pile. He says he can pass rush. That was his big thing in high school. But hey, he knows his job, and he's a team player, and he's going to stuff that middle. And that's what we got him. And so far, that's what it looks like. It was a great move. It may have been a blessing in disguise losing Pierce. We would not be having as good a nose tackle as we do right now if we had Pierce. Pierce is a shoot the gap type of player, not a real big run stuffer. And we sucked against the run last year. It's going to change with the Harrison Phillips. Love him. He's a leader. He's such a leader for this, this D-line, this defense. He's great in the community. There's so many good things about Harrison Phillips. One of my favorite players on the team right now. And he's big in the community, but In Buffalo, he was the same way. Great with kids, great in the community. He's bringing it to Minneapolis. Love this guy. Next guy, little bit of a disappointment. Last year. And that was Alvin Thomason. He had some good years. Last year was probably his worst, but our defense wasn't that good. And our run defense was bad. He's no longer our nose tackle. He's not our D tackle. And we ran a 4-3. He is a D end. And this is from talking about the big sexy. Harrison Phillips is 307, listed at 307. Alvin Thomason is listed at 325. When has any team ever had a defensive end at 325? I think this defensive line was number one built to stuff the run. And Alvin Thomason used to be known for this. And now hopefully he's put it all together. I like the team we put around him. I don't think he's meant to do as much as he was expected to. And he's just part of the cog. He's a cog in the wheel. And I think Alvin Thomason's going to have a rebound year. I really do. He's still young. He's big, strong dude. He's got Harrison Phillips next to him. Now another guy who I think is going to have a breakout year now because he's won the starting job. We got rid of Watts, and now Jonathan Bullard has been named the starting. Getty Images is going to sue me. They do it too, but it's the best picture I could find. Jonathan Bullard is his teammates. One of his teammates, I think it was Thomason, said he shines against the run. That he does something special against the run. So we got three guys, all meant to be run stuffers, right up there. And then you throw in our linebackers, also good against the run. And big too with the outside linebackers running the 3-4 now, with Zadarius Smith and Daniil Hunter. Then you got Kendricks and Smith in the middle. This is a front seven that's meant to be a run stuffing defense with two outside linebackers that also can rush the passer. Basically, every linebacker we have can rush the passer, so I'm not too worried about that. But these three guys on first and second down, and then on third down, we got some guys that can rush the passer coming in on D line, and we're very flexible. We're very flexible on this defense, but the first two downs are taken care of. Run defense, stout. I think we're going to change it around. Will we be drastically better? No, but we'll be better. Good enough to win. And that, good enough to say, hey, you got to throw the ball on 3rd and 7. You're not going to have a 3rd and 1 anymore. We have a stuff the run. You're going to have to throw it longer on 3rd downs. With our pass rush on 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Our cornerbacks are going to have time to defend. And are going to have the shortened time to defend, and the ends are the outside linebackers, Daniil Hunter and Zadarius Smith, are going to be all over this field. I really like our chances. The big sexy, we got Harrison Phillips, Alvin Thomason, Jonathan Bullard, big dudes, run stuffers. The big sexy. That's the key to this game, is stopping that run at home and having the crowd go freaking crazy on 3rd down where Aaron Rodgers can't hear himself think. That is what I think. That's what's going to happen. Vikings are going to win, and these guys are going to be a big part of it. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Skull World. Subscribe, leave a comment, enter my contest. The description is the rules are in the description below. Skull Vikes. See you Sunday. Let's go. Skull. See you next time. Cue the music. Thank you, Viking fans, for listening. Make sure you catch my other episodes. Also, make sure you subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Skull Vikes.